Well. Do you like your granny or did you like your granny? Today's topic about George's Marvelous Medicine. I've read this book 2 minutes ago and it is so interesting book, but so greedy and so horrible in some moments when he killed his grandmother. It is spoiler, by the way. Sorry for it, but I hope that you read it because I'm 22 years old, Russian man who brings value through my own experiences, and today I finished this book and it is so easy to read, so interesting to read this Roald Dahl language. I really appreciate this author, and also I want to thank Zach and Jackie girl who are from Kentucky who gifted this book to me. It is one more book that I finished, and I want to tell that from this book we found some lessons about greediness, especially for greediness and especially for kindness to people, and to be more like a thankful for what we have now. Yes, and it is live now, and also about not to be greedy. We have a story about this man who is I forgot George, his name. Yes, like my name, by the way. My name is Yegor in Russian language, but if we will talk with Church language, I will be George. And he is a boy who dislikes his grandmother because of her bad temper and not so really nice, so like a white and cold teeth, icy smiles, and so like, I want to kill you, man, you are a small blister balut, and fuck yourself, and another words that she uses on this book. It is a children book, by the way, and on this book he doesn't like her, and he knows that she uses medicine, some flask, some water, specific syrup for her tummy, for her stomach, for her appearance. Yes, she uses it, and he found interesting inside of his head that he can do one thing called need to create his own medicine that will stand this lady back to her nice appearance, back to her nice mentality, or will explode her mind. And he created this medicine by using different shampoo, different types of poisons, of seeds, of pancakes, and another, I forgot what's the name of it, seeds. Yes, we have also some specific food for dogs, and for different purposes of how to say it, polishes, and another oils from father's garage, and antifreeze oil, to many things he uses. He used almost 300 bottles for this poison. And after that he prepared it by using magic words, and I think that it is one of the secret ingredient that they forgot to use it. If you have read already this book, you know that from this book they created 4 different medicines, four different medicine flasks, and on second and third and fourth they forgotten magic words. I think that magic words and love and emotional component is the most important thing ingredient. It is why second, third, and fourth doesn't work. But on the previous, first one was great. It was the beautiful medicine that mankind ever created. And on the he used first spoon of it to her grandma. Grandma started to be big and so fancy, like from Harry Potter third part, Azkaban prisoners part, when his uncle or who some girl from family became bigger and so enormous, and she became the same. On the story, his grandmother, this George's grandmother, George's grandmother became bigger and huger, hulker, and so giant as fuck. And after that, she started to say, "Hey, I'm so nice. Look at me, guy." And after that, she was so like funny about it. But Georgie thought, "Oh Jesus Christ, you are so big that you smashed our ceiling, you smashed our attic, and you crashed our roof, and you also did some not good things for our piles on the roof. You're so sick, Granny." And after that, this granny started to say, "Hey, I'm nice, I'm good, give me one more spoon." But Georgia understood that, "No, I will not give you. And you said that I'm a liar, and I will show you right now that I'm not liar. It is not you made it. It is not you are a witch, and it's not you are a magical creature. It is not you are so nice and good and fancy enough, my dear granny. It is I made it. I made this poisonous marvelous medicine, and I will show you right now." He used one spoon on Han, and Han started to be big Han. It is like a huge crocodile plus elephant plus bear plus one more animal, huge hen, like a chicken. Yes, chicken, so huge enough. And after that, uh, became one more situation. There, how to say it? George's parents arrived from the adventure. I didn't mention it before. They were away from the house when the story started. They said to Georgie, "Hey man, you should be good to your granny." Yes, and after some hours, they arrived back. They departed back, and on this situation they saw not granny, small granny, and so maybe fucking not good granny, but they saw so huge amount, so tall enough to be like a skyscraper for this world. And they saw this skyscraper granny so long enough, and after that they dropped their bottles, they dropped the bags of new things that they bought at the store, and they started to be shocked. On this moment, George started to describe situations that happened. And he said that I used this, and also I can show it on my hand, that it is so big enough, and you can see this huge egg. We can do a plenty of this, how to say it, scrambled eggs after that. Yes, and Mr. George's how to say it, Mr. George's Karenki, Mr. Krenki is a father of our Georgie. Mr. Krenki said, "Hey man, did you know that you are new Einstein now, and you created this marvelous medicine for us, and now we can take this marvelous medicine, this so nice and juicy thing, and we can sell it to everybody in our world. Nobody will be hungry again, and we will be rich." And after this words of about "we will be rich," I understood that this Mr. Kranky is not so good man. He is greedy enough, and he wants to do these Jewish things of investing time of this small man. It is against the law. Let's this scientific man work on us. Let's do this prison work right now. Let's create this poison to us, and to do this faster. And I won't hear anybody. Only my thoughts is more important than yours. I'm like a good man, but I'm so greedy. And this man decided, hey, Georgie, you should repeat your invention right now, or I will fuck you. And you should repeat it now. And then this small Georgie said that I used this material, these ingredients, these bottles, this, and after that, this George's Mr. Crandall, I don't know what's name of him, decided to buy these things, and he arrived from the store. He was like a rocket from one side to another, and back and forth he was going to one place and another, and after that he bought this precious material, precious ingredients, components that they will use for this poisonous nectarus. And after they started to create new marvelous medicine, marvelous drink liquor, and after some moments they created, boiled it on the stove, yes, a stove like this, and after that they had boil, how to say it, I don't know what's name of it, specific container with this jar. They had jar with it. Okay, after that they tested it on one more hand. Hand started to be not so nice enough, their legs were big, but okay, I like to eat legs of chicken. Chicken legs are so pretty. Say to Kentucky fried chicken. Yes, you understand it. That fried chicken legs are so beautiful and nice, appetitful. And after that, this man said, "Hey, you are so small, blister. You did not right thing. You should improve this mixture." And what did you forget, my man? What did you forget? And after that, this George said, "I forgot it," and they created third edition of this medicine. Nothing was good, and fourth edition, and on fourth edition it was backward effect. Backward effect means that first version was getting to get your sizes bigger. Second was to make your legs bigger. Third edition was for your neck bigger, and fourth was to make you tiny as a penis of a peacock. And after that, after that situation, after tinying and shrinking things, they tested it, and they noticed a granny. Granny started to be near them. Yes, they escaped her from this roof. They used cranes for it before this moments. And after, Granny said, "Hey man, I want to some cup of tea. I'm so addicted to it, and I want a cup of tea, my man." And my daughter is a mother of Georgie. It is Mrs. Cracker. And after that, Mrs. Cracker went to kitchen, get a cup of tea, but at this very moment, the Georgie, our Georgie, took, how to say it, he handled this jar or a container with mixture, and he didn't notice when this grandma took it and said, "Hey, I know it is mine, it is my tea, and I will use it now." And after that, this granny drank it, and she became thinner, and smaller, tinier, and then she became smaller, in the size of a cigarette, and then she disappeared. And in the end, Mr. Cracker, Mr. George's father, said, "Oh, I'm so glad that we don't have this blister right now, this headache, this pain in our ass. We don't have this granny. Okay, it is nice, it is amazing." But mother of Johnny, of Georgie said, "Yes, it is not good. It's not good news, but it's okay. It will be nice right now. We will live together, happy and safe and sound. Amazing news, yes, guys." And no, it is not amazing news. And I didn't understand last words because of it is so Jesus Christ, need to kill family member even if he's evil as fuck and evil and hell as fuck. I don't think so. Need to be pleasant even if somebody is not good for you. Need to be like, hey man, it is yours, yes, and I want to improve your mood, and maybe I should do something for you to get you be calm, to make you more pleasant, to make you more like feeling good and with more respectful to us, back to us, and no. No, the endings and the end of this, it is not so nice. They were so with need to kill our grandmother, and with this mood, and I don't super appreciate this. But it is yes, we should be friendly to all kinds of attitudes. Yes, but okay, it is my opinion about this book, and this granny was punished for her greediness. Greedy, it means that when you want some more money. This family was also punished, because if you want to create more and more, no, need to stop in some moment. And this family was not so punished enough, but they was not so like, hey, we will go rich. It stopped. Stagnation level, and only Georgie is wise man of this. Yes, I don't really appreciate his and respect his and honor his things, his mindset when he decided to kill his grandmother. But okay, it is we can say it because we didn't we weren't on this situation. I was in this situation with jumping from the third floor from the window when my neighbors were drunk, and I wanted really to protect myself somehow, but I didn't know how to do this. And Georgia knew how to do this and protected from grandmoney neighbor next door, and he did it maybe good, maybe not, but we can't decide for him did he right or not. About this story, what's lessons? Need to be more thoughtful, and even if you did something not really good, things need to be really thoughtful like Georgie, but not to be so overthink these things. And even that mother of Georgie said, okay, situation will be better. Yes, it is some kind of good decision, that no need to be so overthinking about things so a lot, like, oh Jesus, yes, we have this small tiny, not this tiny granny, and need to kill ourselves for this, and need to live your life for maybe 20 years after that situation, and need to only overthink for a decade of years about it. No, need to, okay, it happened, nothing else. It is what we can learn from this situation. And also about Georgie is good man, yes, and he's so creative. Also about me, about my life, I remember how to say it, my childhood, when I was creating poisonous medicine too. I remember this. I did shampoo, I remember soap that I put it, and also I remember how I used sorry a lot for this. And if you watch this right now, sorry, my sister, I used your perfume. I used sister's perfume, so expensive perfume, to my poisonous medicine when I was 4 or 5 years old, and sorry for it. I'm so sorry. And yes, I made it, and I thought that I will be like from Harry Potter, I will be like a Severus Snape with this creating poisons, but no, I wasn't. I didn't create something magical on it, but I create creativity inside of me. I build it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now you know more lessons from this book. The most interesting lesson that we can learn: not to be greedy, not to be greedy. Greediness is poison. Yes, and you should be thankful what you have right now. Yes, you maybe don't have so big enough pigs or goats from your farm. Yes, you should appreciate what you have. Yes, even in a small room, in a small dormitory, if you have right now, or maybe if you live somewhere else, even on the streets, need to appreciate it and need to go forward. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. It was a nice book. I really like it, and it is not the most beautiful book of Roald Dahl, the most interesting. It is Matilda, in my opinion. I have already read some books of Roald Dahl, like Matilda and Charlie and Chocolate Factory, but Matilda is the best one. And George's, maybe it is good too. I can't place it right now to the specific... It is unique. It is unique, and in Russian language we have some how to say it, some analogies. In Russian language we have fairy tale about Kurочка Ряба. It is chicken Ryaba who brought golden eggs to us. And golden eggs were good, and men wanted more and more and more, but no. In the end it was 0. Yes, sometimes you are so impatient, sometimes you are so like greedy that you will stay with nothing at all. Yes. Thanks so much for watching. It is nice morale for the end of it. Thanks so much for my dear viewers from Kentucky who gave me this opportunity to read this book. I have already read this 4 books from this collection, and I did it for one day already. It is good, and I will continue. It is learning new material through new stories, and it is so interesting. Thank you a lot, and see you next time. Be strong and kind. Bye bye.